can we do that at GG? And now we are, which
Yeah.
feels cool. Something
Get in there, Toph.
Oh, my goodness.
Big one. All right.
Can I
Josh.
just say, like, I'm looking at this, and to me, this could be like the first upset of the day.
Let me tell you.
Yo, the beard game is strong on both of them. I feel like, each stock taking, the beard grows.
Oh,
Yeah.
On both sides.
So I live with Josh, right? He's staying with me while he's here in America. He's from
Gotcha.
Australia. And, I spend, Bear? Is that from me? I call him Joshy Bears in the morning. We get coffee every morning. So,
That's so sweet.
top of the morning coffee, that is. And so Josh has been, dude, I asked him, I was like, what is it? Is it natural talent? Is it hard work? He's like, dude, I practice 8 hours a day. Like, he doesn't mess around. You know what I'm saying? And he's a real jokey guy. And I'm like,
True.
hours? That's so much. He's like, yeah, I want to win. And so he's been practicing a lot. He's been putting a lot of hours in, especially against this matchup.
I kind of noticed when I first, Joshman, when he kind of blazed his trail onto the US scene, I guess like a year or two ago, and kind of captivated the hearts of a lot of North American players. I had the same impression at first. I was like, oh, this guy's really jovial and, really jokey, and I don't know how serious he's taking the game, but if you talk to him, like, and I'm sure you get this impression too, he's thinking about Melee nonstop.
Yeah.
He's always thinking
His
about Melee.
eyes kind of like glaze over, and then he starts talking about like the depth of Melee, and you're like, oh, you got that too.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting. So he's a grinder. He's trying really hard. He also beat Juan on ranked the other day on stream.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice.
It's a different game, but
Okay.
we
As-
celebrate.
Yo,
Yeah,
Slime,
3 out of 5.
how's the rank endeavors,
It's
bro?
at
I need
least
to
a data
know.
point.
Dude, I haven't even touched it.
You haven't?
No.
I need to see the Slime rank
I was
stream.
thinking
That's gonna be
about
so
getting on
lit.
there, yeah, and just letting the people know.
You with the shirt off and it's on your head or whatever. But those are like my favorite streams, low key.
I
I'm like,
haven't
I love
touched it.
watching
I
this.
do appreciate that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Josh put in a lot of work, but Hbox is still Hbox. He is the slayer of people that try really, really, really hard for years and don't make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. He
That's
does
a
slay
very
them.
good way to put that.
He's a gay like you said earlier, Bobby. You're like Amsa like, yeah, he didn't let it happen. Amsa says no today to Riken.
Yeah.
And that might be Hbox saying no to Josh today.
Yeah.
Hbox, I feel like sometimes early in a set, you can kind of see the way he's posturing. And what he's doing right now and has been doing for the last 20 or 30 seconds tells me he is in it to win it.
But look at Josh, man. Look at the discipline.
Yeah?
By the way,
Yeah,
if you look to the
I
left,
just hear left it somewhere with the time.
by the way, if you look to the left at Josh, man, he actually looks like a CG character right now.
Right.
Actually does, yeah.
I really don't know.
He looks like he's in Kingdom Hearts.
I wanted to bring
Man,
it up, but I
in
couldn't
Detroit,
find the words
become
for it.
human.
It's like an HUD.
His eyes look like they put an anime filter over it.
Yo,
right?
don't
Like,
lie. Is
such
there
realistic
a
thumb
left grab
chewing
limit?
effect.
Because Hungrybox,
Yeah,
man
what's
was hugging the block, bro.
It only matters if it goes to time.
Like,
Those
yo.
things only kick in if the match.
Oh,
is
that's
a
right.
timeout.
Yeah. So Josh, part of what he was telling me, I was like, well, what's like the overall strategy, And he's like, I just gotta not go over to him.
Yeah.
And that obviously we can see that happening right now, but it's not working. He's losing.
Right. And at a certain point, you think to yourself, well, wow, I guess I eventually am going to have to go over to him because he's sure as hell not coming over to me.
But wait a minute, real quick. Us humans, we do like to solve the problem immediately in front of us. We get impatient. But what I'm seeing is a very calm, patient Josh man.
Yeah.
You don't know if you're losing yet.
True.
You're losing in a sense, as far as the
You're down.
measurements go.
Yeah, your dad comes
But
to
I'll tell you,
are
nobody-
winning, you're not winning.
We're not winning. But the truth is, we don't know if we're winning yet.
Yeah, it's a whole set to play, and it looks like it might be a long one considering how this goes, because we're gonna see some Dreamland games, unless.
What you guys think of the stage start?
At this point, we're
Fine.
losing.
Yeah?
Fine.
Over Battlefield?
That's the interesting
I'd have
thing.
picked Battlefield. But maybe Hungrybox struck it. I don't know.
Somebody's got to strike it. That's the
Right?
thing about Battlefield. Battlefield's probably I shouldn't even say probably. I should have a little more confidence in what I'm saying. Battlefield's the most neutral stage in the
Think
game.
of it.
That's hard to do, people. Getting that
Wait,
second
wouldn't you say
hit.
Pokemon is these days Frozen?
Oh,
I love it, but I don't think so.
Well, not in this
Maybe
match.
not.
Not in this
No,
match.
sure. Oh my God, he
He's
rested
getting
the, second
RTC rest, you know?
You got the Tekken
Let's
place.
go. It's like,
I
you
heard.
know, Giannis learned how to shoot a free throw, man. Like, let's
Right.
finally, you know?
It's like you're mad that it took this long, but you're happy that.
Right, it's happening, right? It's like, yo, this is just better for you, man.
All right, Josh, let's see what you got, because
Yeah.
You know,
For me, I think it's nice to see when players are not frustrated by these tactics that
Yeah.
very easily can get under the skin.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that shows maturity and discipline, which, by the way, is something that the whole scene can cultivate. If you see our
yeah.
top players getting pissed off when somebody's camping them, you better believe that that's going to go all the way down
You're right.
to like round 1 losers.
Yeah.
But when you see top players maintaining their focus, that's some strength. That's
Yeah.
the strength of the whole community, Slime. It's
It-
like we're building. It's actually beautiful, in my opinion, that we're building like we're building something here.
it is a reflection of what we value, which is
Yes!
hardcore competition, but honorable at the same time.
And we already have been through the we're way too cool to care phase, right, Toph? Toph actually reminded me of this back in the day when, you know, I never want to say anything bad about the Go Mango, but there was a time where, oh yeah, we don't practice, you know, blah, 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 you guys are nerds and try. We used to be
And it
like that,
trickled
and it
all the way
affected
down.
the whole community.
Yeah. I
But
think
then-
that's
Dude,
So-
it affected me. You
I-
know,
it
I didn't want to
affected
practice.
all- I know.
When I started the game, I was like, well, Mango's obviously the coolest player, and he doesn't try. Obviously, that must be true, and it wasn't.
You know,
Yes.
And it poisoned me.
It poisoned all of
I
us.
think that's society, though. I think back.
It is.
I think back then, gaming wasn't seen as something that was either lucrative or worth people's time. A lot of people still think that shit.
But let me.
But
Go ahead.
now, you know, people are realizing like the pros of being a pro. So people like putting in the work doesn't necessarily get shunned upon.
That's right.
Because it's not like you're wasting your time, or at least it's socially deemed that way now. you
That's
know what I
right.
mean?
And let me tell you something that I learned. For a culture to be healthy, it's got to be cool to actually care.
It
As soon as
does.
it's not cool to care, the whole place is going to go down.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think shame is like the key word here, right? It's the huge driver of like what we do and why we decide to do things, and putting shame in the right places is so healthy, and having it in the wrong places keeps you bad at Falco, like me.
That's right. It'll make you hate up tilt is so bad, and you'll never learn how to not get hit by up tilt for 10 years.
But look at the discipline here. Josh is bringing it back. It's his favorite stage for sure, but the game plan is being stuck to for sure.
Joshman holding on to a lead, still playing patient, not forcing the issue. Yeah, that could have been big.
Could have been big.
But he did get the DI on that up air. That's so, man, DI is so
Yeah,
important.
shout out to Joshman too for sticking to the script. I think a lot of times when you lose, people get, like you said, emotional, and then the game plan goes away. But he's not like wavering from it. He's like, I know this works. I just need to stick to it. Oh, I thought Hungrybox needed the rest there.
Hbox has had meals and meals of people getting antsy, coming in, getting frustrated, and then just winning the set.
Right.
Oh,
He took a straight shot.
This one time bump, but he missed.
you wanted that.
He's
hit
back.
confirm.
Yeah.
You wanted that narrative
That's
conflict.
insane. I don't know what's more crazy, the fact that Puff can go that low or Fox can go that low,
Yeah.
or both.
I can't believe Puff's alive.
Yeah, they're both
Yeah, it's
alive.
insane that they both survived.
Yeah.
Another little notch on the belt for Josh. He was playing Pichu on ranked the other day,
Oh
and
my
he
goodness.
beat Khalid with
Wow.
Pichu. So
I mean,
the
hey,
guy knows a thing or two about the
go
game.
type activity, That's all I know.
That's the #1 player in San Diego right now for those non.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
that,
Puff player.
That's
Yeah.
my man's who drunk half the Pacific Ocean on the stage, bro. He had the craziest water jug ever. His shit was like 3 gallons, bro.
Oh, don't get back from here.
All right.
So there's an element of this game plan, right, from Joshman, which is like you're sticking to the script, but it's one thing if you're up, but now you're down.
Now you're down.
Situation
Hey,
you're
I'm
in.
not gonna lie,
That's the whole-
man. I know, he's from Australia, but I need to see some of that amendment. I need to.
Yeah, right.
You got the right to bear
I-
arms here, bro. Start
got
lasering,
baited.
bro.
I
You
just got
for
baited
Joshman,
so hard.
I think he wants to keep him at the percent where he can up throw up air.
think so?
And I think, but I think, don't get me wrong. I
Yeah.
think there's definitely something to be said for like laser him to percent where now back air kills.
Right.
But I know that for at least some top Fox players, they're very structured about when they'll laser puff and when they won't.
But
And
how do you
Josh
get the
does strike
grab?
me as one of those sorts of people.
But
Right.
Toph, how do you get the grab if the puff is
Yeah,
deciding
you
to?
get into a scramble and something like
So it
that.
is possible.
It's
is what
possible.
you're saying.
Yeah, you'll see. I mean, you'll see people get grabs. Like even there, he might.
But I loved how when Armada was just doing the lasers and down tilts, when Puff's
get him to percent.
Armada
You just gotta
and
bully-
Leffen, just extremely surgical,
Uh-huh.
against Hbox. And I think Josh is definitely lacking that polish of like, the gun should be involved is all.
Right.
You know what I mean?
At least here, 51's not. That's not so high. I feel like you could definitely stand
It's keeping a lot of space. I'm just not sure what
Yeah.
Joshman's looking for.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what he's looking for.
I would assume that he's trying to snipe the peak of Hungrybox's jump and then like maybe follow it with an up air or a nair. But I'm with you, Bobby. I don't know. Just wait, okay.
See,
Looks
we're
like
not
he's
even-
waiting on him to land.
Okay,
There
they
you
got
go.
it
grab it,
there.
there's the up
Got him there,
air.
wave dash down, and it was done.
Wow, all that hard work for the.
It's
for the
still
throw.
down, right? Hungrybox still just
This is
like
where I
look,
would-
you gonna dash dance up and be on the ledge.
Wow.
One more edge guard. That should do it. Oh,
great drift from Joshman.
Can't panic here. Oh my God, he catches the back air. What a good one.
I will say, just defensively, like when Josh is getting pushed to the corner, he is doing some panic full jumps.
Yeah, right.
And and I think Hbox is really clued on to it. Like the way he positioned that back air was just like, I'll just let you jump and catch you on the way down.
Also, I think the whole time it was like that opening Hbox got before the edge guard was from a platform, and it's basically like, come on the platform, Josh. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know, come
Yeah.
get me.
Come get me.
And it was like it's this 5-minute bait almost. It felt like. I didn't feel like it. It was.
Right.
all right.
And Hbox is just going to be so much more. Even if you think you're ready for that, like even if you're accounting for that in your game plan, Hbox has 10 years of experience playing that situation. It's so much just more likely that he's going to have experience and he's going to have like the next layer on the rock, paper, scissors, whatever, and you don't.
Yep. Yeah. And that's how people talked about Armada and how dominant he was. He just knows the tech tree so far. You know,
Right.
much farther than you could ever know. He's been there.
I think for Joshman, it's really, and it sounds stupid, it's like what I'm about to say. I think he needs to stay in the lead, which is like, yeah, duh, you got to be winning to win, but he
No, I see what you're
looks
saying.
better when he's up.
Yeah.
The match goes, I feel like the flow of how the interactions go, it's going to be really hard for Josh to make comebacks.
Especially with this style, right? This attrition style. It's like you compare that to someone like a fox like Mango, where it's like behind Mango is more ferocious. You know what I
Right.
mean? That's-
Yeah, right, exactly.
And like you said, start off with the lead.
Yeah, this is.
I always say too,
what
helpful.
happens.
in general, Toph, like the character Puff's just worse behind.
Agreed.
Like one of those characters that's significant. Like I feel like Fox is always a character that can come back, but Puff, it's hard, man.
Yeah.
It's hard to make those comebacks.
But she can't like force her way through. She's,
Right.
she's got to kind of
Right.
puts moves around you, but she's not really charging in.
Exactly.
Dash attack, but you know.
No, that's facts.
Man,
Yep.
they say in the streets that Lan 1 is just different.
So,
It's like you can't like the best of 3 on ranked was like, yeah, that's fun, little time, whatever. Josh beat it, all right, that's fun. But like this looks unbeatable.
this
Yeah,
looks so much
this
harder.
is Hungrybox in his bag, you know.
Yeah.
He just doesn't play like this online. I mean, he just doesn't. You know, I'll tune into his, kind of, but like I'll tune into his stream and he'll just be holding in sometimes. You know,
Hey, you know how some players are like better and friendly to most people? I think Hungrybox is like better in tournament for real.
100%,
Yeah.
100%.
It's like you could beat Hungrybox with some friendlies and stuff and play him in tournament. You'll probably get 3-0 real fast.
He's a beast.
All right.
This is I don't think I've ever seen Josh play like this. So this is like
Really?
I think this is also new.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you like talk to him about. I don't know how much you guys talk about Melee, but like,
I'll ask him stuff all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly mentality stuff, game plan stuff. Like
Low key, that was worth it.
there we go.
Yeah, that was worth it. Because now, like, he was kind of down. And now it's like,
We're back.
Josh Manzi.
We're back.
Yeah. That was just pressing fast forward on the match a little bit.
All right.
what does he think about Puff? Does he like
Oh.
this? Oh wow, does he like this matchup?
I think like most Fox players, he's like Puff is a shit character that I can bully and beat because I am Fox and I am good at the game.
Okay.
But then you run into the Go.
Yeah.
Right? What are you supposed to do?
Right.
You run into Juan. He's not gonna give you an easy time.
He doesn't give you much.
And I think what Juan does is he wakes up a lot of Foxes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's like, oh, you don't have it like that. Yeah, I play the ball Pokemon character. You're shit.
Losing to Juan is trippy in the sense that like and I think we're seeing it this set. In any given interaction, you know, you can hang with him, but when you zoom out and you look at the macro side of Melee, like on the most zoomed out possible scale, he does that better than anybody.
Yeah, you know what I think is different, too? This might sound stupid, so bear with me. But I think a lot of
just said that you have to be up to win.
Yeah.
No,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But so a lot of people are good at the game, right? And they know how to be good at the game. But I feel like Hungrybox like really knows how to win the game. And
Yeah.
so with him, it's not a matter like obviously the dude's ridiculous. He's insanely skilled for sure. But I think a lot of these players can be good at the game and know a lot about the game. But Hungry, as he loses, knows how to win
I know
the
what you're
game,
saying.
You
Yeah,
know?
it's like it's kind of like what Toph was saying too. The macro of it is like it's kind of like being a winning player in poker. Like I just play a lot more hands and I play better all the time. And that means you win over time. And it's like
Yeah, but Hungrybox knows how to get there. I think more better than other players. I think a lot of players can know what it takes to win and stuff like that. But I think Hungrybox just has it down to a T. We're like, okay, I know I'm gonna win this way. You know, I'm gonna do this game plan because he plays this matchup so much in so many different ways. There's times where I've seen him literally just be camping the ledge the whole time. There's times where I've seen him literally platform or edge cancel everything, and then Argentina did win today, bro.
oh wait, yeah,
You got the Messi tag, bro. He said, "Yo, the true GOAT."
That's he is having a good day. This one's for the home.
He is Argentinian.
He is actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we throw the word GOAT around a lot.
Yeah.
It's half meme, half not. There's like, I almost want to say,
Yeah.
I almost want to throw out, like, whether or not Hbox is the GOAT of Super Smash Bros. Melee,
You could argue it.
he's kind of like the GOAT of Super Smash Bros. Melee tournaments.
That is such a
know what I
funny
mean?
distinction that I understand.
Right.
But I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's so funny. I think he has the most trophies for sure.
He's got the most trophies.
He used
Does
he used to go to shit that no one else wanted. He went to like
Yeah.
DreamHack 2017. Who was the next best player? S2J. You know what I mean?
Right.
Who's the-
that stretch where he just went to everything.
He just went to
Yeah,
everything.
I did.
He just cleaned everyone up.
Yeah, you might be right. You put it that way.
By the way, John, I will say though, Joshman coming with the heat this game for.
Hey, yeah.
He's alive on Dreamland. He's
Right.
up a huge stock. He got a really cool stock before that.
Channeling that ranked energy slime, you know?
He's just got to pretend the chat's next to him. Let's go.
What was the set count when they
How
played
did you find
ranked?
that up
There's
there?
2-1.
2-1?
He just kind of bulldozed in with it.
I don't know where that came from.
Looking good.
Right?
It's also Dreamland, which is funny because he's got to do this 2 times, so strap in.
You know, honestly, I feel like
That's
this
the
might not have been the pick versus Joshman with the way he's been playing. A lot of dash dancing, a lot of,
Right.
a little bit of a mimic here and there. Super grounded, too.
Super grounded. And I
Yeah.
will say from Hbox's side, I'm just noticing, and maybe it's just because he's down, but he has been on stage a lot more. Like, he is
Yeah.
almost exclusively fighting on
Oh,
stage.
wow.
And I feel like in most of the other games, he's been largely over the ledge.
Uh-huh.
Josh looking really good. He did a really smart shorten, or not a shorten. He's been jumping up and doing a side B high every time, and then this time he dropped a little bit, did like a vertically mid shorten. He's conditioning basically with the recovery, and he got away with it. It was really good.
Yeah, you got to be so tricky against Hbox in particular.
Yeah,
Such hard
Joshman
to
playing it
find.
good, though. This is like
Yeah, he's playing it nice.
a huge lead, man. Especially because like the bigger the lead, the less rest is, the more ineffective it is. So.
Right.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
fake tag.
God, he's such a beast off the
that
hit.
Was, that was
Yeah.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Hbox is he is like a shark off the
Right.
hit. He just smells that little bit of blood and
All it took was
Ironically-
one tech read.
The Dreamland game's going
The
way
lead, though.
faster. Oh, hi. Hi,
is
Ludwig.
somewhat ironic.
Hey, bud. Ludwig's taking vlogs.
Yeah.
He's a YouTuber. He's like a YouTuber or something.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Follow that guy on his little channel,
Nah, I'm good. I don't want to do that.
No.
do you actually not? That's pretty funny.
No, I do. I support
I
him.
knew it.
I love him so much with
I
my whole
knew
heart.
it.
But I am in a unique position where I get to give him the most amount of shit, just
Yeah.
like free form, you know?
Super nice.
I'm sure he appreciates it because I feel like you've got a good perspective on that.
Oh, Toph, I keep him humble.
You need it. You need it.
That's why I said
You
I
need
ain't
it.
no
do you
yes
think,
man,
do you
bro.
think he appreciates it?
That's a critical role.
No, I think he'd rather I be nice to him all the time. But, I gotta be me.
You got to do that.
No, he knows I love him.
Oh,
Oh, my God!
oh.
Josh Man doing his best to I think he wanted to space that behind that back air, but
Yeah.
just barely misspaced, and he paid for it.
What looked like such a beautiful lead for Josh has turned into a one-stock game, and rest is on the table.
Yeah.
We've seen this story a million times. It got our heart broken
Yeah.
a million times.
Living,
He lives.
living.
He's going to live that one, yeah.
What an incredible crouch
Oh.
cancel by Hungrybox. Just crouch canceling that up tilt.
Oh.
Oh,
my goodness.
That was Hungrybox with the roll spot dodge. That was
Yeah.
the clutch throw.
Oh my
Yo.
God.
Oh my god, the spot dodges are too good.
Josh is freaking me out. I don't like when Foxes play the spot dodge battles with Hbox fan. I just feel like so much could go wrong.
I feel like you rarely see Puff spot dodge too. It's rarely Puff is on the ground
Oh
that
my
long.
goodness, back air hurts so bad right now.
Keeps trying to run it with shield. There we go. Turn around back air. What's the
Oh.
plan? Get off the platform. That's the plan, Joshy.
Yeah.
But Puff's just at 50.
Oh,
Oh,
wait a
okay.
minute.
That was a huge little nair.
We in
That could've been more
negotiations with the
damage.
kill now.
Oh my god, you run up
Oh.
grabbing so Chad!
Oh,
I heard the
uh-oh.
No,
This is
you're-
scary.
That for
That's
Josh.
it.
Oh,
no,
he's back.
okay. No
Oh,
chance.
no, wow.
It's Flub City.
Oh my God.
Welcome.
Oh.
Wait,
And
got one more?
it's scouted. Okay.
He paid for that.
Oh,
angle. Oh
wow.
my
Josh
goodness.
is still
Yeah, both
alive.
love it.
Hbox missing some basic movement in a critical moment. Yeah, this should be over already. But
don't believe it.
Joshman with a chance to bring it to game 5.
Oh my god.
This should be over.
Okay.
There's so many baits happening right now. The shield is not as effective.
One back air slime. And that Fox.
Oh,
What
the back air.
What kind of dash tag was that?
He's
the
panicking
baby
out of
hit.
the corner. Oh my god.
Oh,
he's
my
back on the
goodness.
stage.
It reversed.
Josh, man, this has to be it. Vaughn finally cleans it up.
Oh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh.
And the classic?
That is the classic.
Yeah, let him know.
What is it that's building up inside Hungrybox in these moments that has to come out in that particular form?
Have you played Dark Souls 3? It's the pus of man.
I have played it, but I haven't finished
It's
it.
it's,
I haven't finished it. I
it's,
can't
the, it's the giant like evil snake that comes out of the hollow. No, I'm not being charitable to him. He's got a lot of energy.
Yeah.
I don't think Juan's ever popped off and not meant it. I'll say that much.
I agree. There's something real building up that gets ventilated out.
Yeah. Yeah. That was human.
Yeah.
God.
To be in the splash zone, man. It's a privilege.
He said it's a privilege to be in the splash zone. Oh my God, Josh, you want to talk about it?
What's the splash zone?
You don't want to talk about
He's
it.
out.
Well,
Josh.
Might be
I
a.
think
like
he
spitting?
walked off.
Might be
Spitting
Might
happen?
be
Yeah, probably. The splash zone of the
Or-
pop off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
That
was. Juan clutches those.
Yeah, that was
That's
clutch.
the thing.
That was super
Yeah.
clutch.
He doesn't let you get away.
He almost hit like 3 or 4
Right.
times, but
Yeah, yeah.
He's playing with his food.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Jeez, and Josh was up like a full 2 stocks at one point too.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
You got to stay plugged in the whole.
Dude,
Go
whole
that-
season,
match.
bro.
Because you mentioned it, dude. That run up grab was so good because
Chad.
every that was him cashing in his conditioning. Because through the rest of the set, when Josh was in that spot, Hbox would wait at like roll length and then like let Josh full jump, and then just back air
Yep.
in the air and send him off stage. And it was like, oh, it's do or die time. Like it's potentially the last stock of the tournament set. I know you're thinking that I'm going to do what I've been doing, so I'm going to run up grab. And he just
It was so
puffed
clutch.
his little like
You got to know when to cash in on it, right?
yeah.
I'm looking at the bracket right now. Okay, so Hbox is going to go up against Fiction. Fiction beat Plup 3-1.
Oh wow.
Oh my God.
Dang.
So half of these winners ones are happening off stream. The rest will. Be
These. I didn't know some of these were off stream.
Yeah, the winners
Only
round
round one winners.
J-Mook beat Axe 3-1. He's going to play AMSA. We're next. Ofly and Kandoran are playing. And, yeah. So Joshman's actually going to have to play Plup in losers,
Wow.
which is crazy. It's going to be Riken Axe as well in losers.
Wow.
This is...
Who did Axe lose to?
Axe lost to J-Mook.